kill the rest of these guys off, I think. Sort of playing with my food at this point. Like, I'm gonna play with my mashed potatoes. Oh, my mashed potatoes are on the floor now. Whoops. Shouldn't have done that. That was wrong. That was stupid. When I was a little kid, I used to want to get mail. And my dad always said, you don't want to get mail. I said, why not? Why, Dad? He said, because every time when you become an adult, the only mail you're going to get is fucking bills. You know, because as a little kid, you know, the time you get mail would be like it's your birthday or Christmas or Easter or something. And it'd be like a card from your grandma or your uncle or something. And be like, Happy Easter, little boy. And be like, yeah, money. Or at least like a card that'd be like cool looking. And then like, you know, you get older and it's just like, I get these fucking bills from my water company that goes, are your service lines over 25 years old? Better not be caught with your pants down around your ankles in case one of them busts. Okay. Here's what you need to do, okay? You need to pay us insurance money, okay? We understand that you only pay us like $30 a month in water bills, but we'd like you to tack on like another $20 on top of that every month to insure your water and sewer lines. Meanwhile, I live in a community where my water line starts right before my garage door. Okay. Like, literally, if you were to go into my basement and walk out my garage door and take one step forward and look down, you will see the water line shut-off valve. So if my water line, I don't know how this works, to be honest with you, but if my water line starts at that shut-off valve, the only amount of pipe or sewage I gotta cover is from where that starting shut-off valve is to where the intake valve is in my house. In which case, all within my house, not in my yard anywhere. Okay. So I don't understand like the concept of why would I, maybe I'm mistaken, but why would I pay you insurance when I know for a fact that you will not cover anything that is literally under my property, like my house? Okay. Your little insurance only covers from where the water line starts, you know, the shut-off valve, to where it hits the house. Okay. So are you telling me that you want me to pay you $20 a month or $30 or even $5 a month to cover the 1 to 3.5 feet between where my shut-off valve is and where my garage door is? I understand, like, going in to replace that would be expensive, but, like, at that point, I mean, you might as well do the rest of the line if we're talking about, you know, insurance, you know? I mean, I get it. When you're talking about insurance shit, it's like, well, we want you to pay us money with the possibility that one day we'll have to pay out of that fund, you know. But until then, we get to keep all that as profit. And if we have to pay out of pocket, then so be it. We got a fund for that. But on the other hand, if your line never has a problem and you're just paying into an insurance, you know, for nothing. I don't know how much a repair for a water or a sewer line would be to the main. Say it's $1,000, $10,000 or something, okay? How many months payment is that, you know, in terms of insurance payment, you know? Probably 20 a year. So if you pay $10 a month, that'd be $120 a year. That'd be $1,200 every 10 years, provided that the amount of that insurance never goes up at any point. Makes sense, doesn't it? You know, you pay $10 a month, you know, only increases my current water bill from, like I said, $30 to $40 a month. You know, it's only a one quarter increase to my water bill. And I get insurance in case the lines ever break down. Knowing that if I ever to move out of the house, or the lines never need to be replaced, I'm SOL. You know, you move into a new house, well, now they have different lines, whether they're new or older. And then, of course, brings up the question, how long are sewer lines supposed to last, you know? Sewer lines last 50 years, and you're telling me my lines are 25 years old. Well, I've still got 50% more life left in those lines. If the sewer lines are 10 years, then, well, I'm 10 years over, but I can't imagine you burying sewer lines like that, going, okay, these sewer lines are going to have to be replaced in 10 years. That's why we buried them 20 feet underground. I don't know. I'm speculating. Flash. Give him a little spanking. Ooh, ouch. It got me right there between my butt crack. I've decided that, like anything related to your mid-body, well, I guess there's worse places to be injured, but like your head. But I have determined that anything between where your shoulder blades start and where your hips end, you don't want to injure any of that portion of your body. Unless you're talking about strictly muscle, like you pull a pec or something, or, you know, you're doing sit-ups and, you know, your tummy, you know, you got sore muscles in the morning. Cause like, that's most of the important things, you know what I mean? Like, I understand you gotta have legs, you gotta have arms, quality of life stuff, you know? But, not gonna lie. You got problems anywhere between, like I said, where your shoulder blades are, all the way down to roughly where your crotch hips end.
Don't turn me into anything unnatural.
No promises. So I'm guessing your lord's not coming back, so we're just going to kind of bury you in the ground. Also, if we follow up on this quest, we're likely going to kill your lord, and then you won't have to worry about being resurrected as a zombo. Zombo, zombo, zombo. Alright, we're going to roll right into the next mission. But first, save. Let's go up here. I'm gonna have to delete that other save that's down there. I'm not rolling back to the decision where we split between the neutral path and chaotic path. We'll go back. We'll get to the end of the game and do the rewind. So this is a fun mission, as you can see, because there's a bunch of civilians that are zombies. But we will not be killing any civilian zombies. We'll only be killing the skelly man. And if there's anything else undead unrelated to these civilians, we will not be killing them. I don't really know if that is if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Leaving someone as a zombie versus killing them. Like, where's the justice there? So, like I said, we're going to focus down on just the non-citizen.
Are these the villagers?
I guess they
What
are.
have they done to them?
I got turned into zombies. So the game makes me kill them. I will kill them, but I'm going to avoid trying to attack them, and hopefully they won't try and punch me, because, like, my characters, as you know, some of my characters have counter on them based on the weapons they're wielding. And so, can you imagine, like, a little girl wearing cloth comes up to you and punches you, and then your weapon goes, okay, here comes the counter, and you're like, but I don't want to counter this one. You seem like a good, yeah, you can't exercise them either. One which you run into sometimes as a shop owner. She has the ability to sell you a certificate or something. It basically removes the zombified status from an ally. I don't know if it works on, say, these people here. If I happen to have one, I can turn them back into human. But I believe she only sells like one of those. Could be wrong. Could just be you can only use that. You essentially get out of jail free card once, and then you zombify your cohort again. You're kind of like, too bad, so sad. He's missing a vowel in his name. Lindell, I guess, supposed to be the way you spell his name. So there should be an E between that D and that L. Mirrored him. Is Y. Not great. I mean, it's not terrible either, but like English speaking Y's, there should be a vowel there, not a Y. The Y is like I decided to spell my kid's name the wrong way, so in case he becomes famous, no one else will have that name. There's another one, Olivia, except the Y should be an I. Olivia. I'm not gonna make fun of everybody's names because we've already talked about this a couple times. Just some of these spellings drive me up a wall. Like, his name looks like a cross between like an octopus and a cantaloupe. Can you? We got here. Oh, yep, I got a dental appointment tomorrow. Hooray, hooray. I love that. Always great whenever they say, okay, hey, yeah, we need to talk to you, blah, blah, blah. So, here's a fun little factoid for everybody. Trying to think, by the time this episode comes out, will this be a null and void thing? Probably not. Hopefully not. Getting dangerously close to it, though. Anywho, as of this recording, the school Arizona is 2 wins away from possibly ending the west of Texas curse. The last time a team west of Texas won a Division One basketball, men's basketball championship was Arizona in 1997. And despite the fact that you have programs, historic programs like UCLA that have won multiple national titles, they've not been very competitive. And so since 1997, every national title has been won by someone east of Texas. I'm kind of looking at the chart here. Okay. So Baylor, in 2021, Baylor won the national title. And then you have Kansas, who won it twice in 08-22. Okay. And then I don't know who the next farthest west team is after that. Kentucky, maybe? Because you've got Florida, you've got North Carolina, Duke, Villanova, Syracuse, UConn. UConn's won a lot, holy shit. 2, 4, 6 times 1999, holy shit. Maryland's won it, Virginia's won it, Louisville won it in 2023. Yeah. So well, for that damn Baylor, we could have had an even better statistic, like nobody west of like Kentucky. So depending on, I'm trying to remember where Kentucky is in comparison to Michigan State. All right, we got what, 1 or 2 more Skelly Mans to kill. Well, we've got 1 more Skelly Man to kill. or 2 if I gotta either that or I gotta excise the other one. But I don't think that'll happen. I think we'll kill the other skeleton first. You're very good when you're high up, very terrible when you're down low. Whole height thing just drives me nuts. Yes, I know the opposite of that is you bring an archer in, they can arc it, but even at a certain point their arcs won't reach high enough. Nope, too far. Alright, time to skip the turn, buddy. No more of this playing around crap. Shoot you here with an arrow. Like this. 220 damage. Big damage. Boom. Up by silence too. Full beam. Alright, great. Velocity shift. Great. You don't have any long range attacks. You just have healing, so nope. You're not doing it. Ooh, you were actually just one space away from actually doing it. Never mind. Nope. Could heal though. Could heal him. It wouldn't be enough to kill him though. This, however, may. Nope. Too low. %'s not a bad percentage. Not gonna happen though. Swap. Can I shoot you? I could, but it would hurt my guy. Not worth it. Let's use Deadshot for about 100 less damage. And we'll clean it up in about a turn. Can I heal you to death? No, but I can exercise you. And could have gotten rid of both of them. Oh well. I like how they scoop up all my goodies. I just wanted the goodies, okay? You don't have to keep taking them from me. And they're like, we're zombies. But we're zombies for treasure, not blood, or what's not blood. Yeah, not for zombies for flesh, for zombies for loot. Congratulations, you didn't kill anybody that mattered. But you get anything out of it? Probably not.